Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and today I'm going to be reacting to the top 50 best songs of the year so far according to Billboard. Billboard are notoriously easy on the criticizing side of things. They tend to prop up whatever is on the charts because obviously they specialize in charts. I get it, but their biases run a bit too deep for my liking the majority of the time, although there's been some recent things that they've done where they laid down the law, where they recently overturned the idea of like selling these physical merch products that were gonna come out like 3 months later in exchange for, hey, if you buy this, it's gonna help us count as a sale and boost us up the Hot 100. So essentially people were buying number ones. Yeah, they axed that, so good move there, Billboard, but let's see about your list. Forgive me for being a little bit late on this one. I think it came out around the end of June, and obviously June marks the halfway point of 2020, this disastrous year, so let's find out if their list is disastrous as 2020 would imply, because everything that's happened for the most part has been total shit. Hey, if you want to see my favorite songs of the year so far that are more than likely not going to be found on this list today, then go follow me on Spotify. My username is on screen now, or else there's a link down below for my best songs of 2020. It's a running list that I update throughout the year. Let's get started, shall we? I already see a few familiar faces, including Harry Styles, so let's see what we've got at number 50. It's the Rolling Stones with Living in a Ghost Town. I really enjoyed this song. I was surprised to not only see it here, but also see a really solid comeback from the Stones. Mick Jagger still got it, and to see Billboard putting it on here, it's kind of a safe pick because they had so many hits, and obviously maybe they're trying to pander to the older readers a bit, but not bad at all. Number 49, Halsey with You Should Be Sad. This is a fantastic selection as well. I enjoyed Manic a whole lot more than I thought I would. In fact, it's probably somewhere in my top 20 favorite albums of the year so far. I mean, I know there haven't been a ton of releases due to the pandemic, but still, this was up there, and this track is really good. There's a whole lot of them on Manic. Finally, another one that I've actually heard at number 45, it's Lil Mosey with Blueberry Faygo. This track actually is very palatable. I didn't think I would like it. I saw that it cracked the top 10 on the Hot 100. Shout out to my buddy Spectrum Pulse, who hosts the show Billboard Breakdown. Go subscribe to that channel. I actually do like this song though. It's smooth as hell. I can see why it's blowing up, not only because of its use on TikTok, but also it's just a good summer song. He kind of has a good cadence to him here. I'm out of my element at number 44. I'm not familiar with Natalia. And at number 43, we have Surfaces with Sunday Best. I checked out this song because I saw it kind of rising up the charts. I saw it charting high on iTunes, and it's okay. 42, Drake with Tootsie Slide. Are you kidding me? In what world does this belong on a best of list? This song needs to die in a ditch, and Billboard is showing their favoritism here. They're like, oh, Drake, he has all the Hot 100 hits. We have to put him on here somewhere, right? Pander a little harder and keep digging your own grave. This song fucking sucks. James Blake with You're Too Precious at 36. I've been meaning to check this cut out, but my God, I am not seeing much on here that I even know. That just shows that I am not only out of touch, but maybe in kind of a good way. I mean, not with James Blake, but some of these other tracks I've been seeing. Ooh, Karol G and Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, no offense to Karol G. I mean, I thought she was okay on that Jonas Brothers collab, except minus the Jonas Brothers part because they didn't fit at all. The Latin flavor, it's so popular right now. Everybody is trying to capitalize on that, as is Nicki Minaj, who is so desperate for hits, so she keeps featuring on these awful songs, like the one with 6ix9ine Trolls that dropped so hard on the charts. The 1975 made the list with If You're Too Shy. Whoa, I did not expect that. I didn't expect Billboard, at least not in America, to recognize that. But yeah, that is actually one of my favorite songs of the year. I will eat my own words. I said I didn't think I would see any of my own favorites of the year make the list. Well, there's one of them. This is pure like pop rock, synth pop, I guess maybe a little bit of alternative bliss, a kiss of the 80s. It is perfection, and Maddie Healy sounds great on this track. If only the rest of the album had followed suit. Justin Bieber with Quavo, Intentions. This song is a yawn and a half, but I will give it to him. It's one of the better cuts on his album Changes, and that is not saying much of anything at all. It's so incredibly bland, by the numbers. Quavo actually came through with one of his better features. I don't know why he wasted it on JB, but I guess it's better than nothing. 31, Mallrap Charlie. I have not heard this, an Australian singer-songwriter and a Triple J favorite. That actually sounds promising. Dreamy alt-pop? Yeah, put this on my radar now.
Sleep like a babe, I just won't call coffee for breakfast. I just want warm cups of tea. I just might love you forever. I hope you warm up to me.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the like for now and check out the rest of the song later, but I am seeing that this came out in August of last year, so why is this on a Best of 2020 release? Gorillaz, yes, with Aries. Holy shit, this song is so good. Another one of my personal favorites of the year, with Peter Hook from formerly of New Order and also Georgia on the drum performance here. This song is just a smash, a tidal wave of synth feelings that just conjures up magic. This song just puts me in the mood, the best mood. Doja Cat with Boss Bitch. So this is actually off of the Birds of Prey soundtrack, correct? Yeah, I actually reacted to this earlier this year when I did my first reaction to Doja Cat in my I've Never Heard series, and I really, really liked this track. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, and I shine like Ross. There we go, nailed it. 26 Hines with Good Bad Times. I didn't expect to see another band on here, but okay, Billboard, you've got me enticed. I like them. I haven't actually heard this particular song though, so shame on me, I guess. Even Billboard is outshining me on this. What the hell? Hey, there's Rain on Me, a short-lived #1 on the charts, but we'll take it because this song is another kiss from the 80s dance floor that absolutely deserves to reign supreme. It's a great collaboration that makes really good use of both of the vocalists here. 24 Soccer Mommy Circle the Drain. Okay, I see you. This was the best song on that new album, Color Theory, by a long shot. The album really let me down, but this is one that I have had in consistent rotation. It's a banger of a tune. It really calls to mind the hazy 90s feelings, just more of a rock feel from Soccer Mommy, and I would love to see more of this cathartic, catchy, breezy rock. Not so bad here, Billboard. Lil Baby, Emotionally Scarred. Lil Baby is so hit and miss for me based on the small sampling that I've had. All of these rappers these days just seem to put out so much material, and I have no desire to keep up. These albums are so long, and the album bomb that just plagues the Hot 100, it's annoying as hell. Lil Baby in particular, I just don't really care for his flow. Billie Eilish, No Time to Die. Not one of her better songs, to be honest. I was a bit underwhelmed by this one. It definitely does have a lot going for it. Billie put on a good vocal showing. It's just a bit overly minimalistic, I guess. At 21, we have St. John with the Roses remix. I actually checked this out of curiosity because there was another song called Roses that took over the charts a few years ago by Roses and the Chainsmokers that I really liked, and I'm like, another Roses already? I'm suspicious. And this one, I mean, it's okay. It doesn't really go anywhere. The remix especially, it just kind of bounces. It's kind of fun. I could imagine this being good on the dance floor, but what dance floors outside of your own home are open right now? Not really for me, sorry, but at number 20, Bob Dylan, Murder Most Foul. Wow, I've been backed into another corner here. I've talked about Bob Dylan a lot lately, and it probably sounds like I don't respect the guy at all. I am just personally not really a fan, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. I'm probably not checking this out. Future and Drake, Life is Good at number 19. I don't have much positive to say about that. It's so phoned in, so boring. They're just banking on the fact that you care about Future and Drake collaborating, and I checked out of that world a long time ago, dating back to like Jumpman or whatever it is, so why am I gonna care about this kind of filler song that doesn't do a ton of anything? Tame Impala with Breathe Deeper? Whoa, they keep catching me off guard here. Okay, Billboard, this was just on my top 10 Tame Impala songs. Go check that out, shameless plug if you haven't seen it already, because a lot of you didn't. It's over on the main channel, but Breathe Deeper is in my top 10 favorite Tame Impala songs already, and this album just came out in February. It is so good, it's so catchy, it just drips on the keys, and the vocals are so effervescent. It's a fun listen. 17, Maren Morris with The Bones. Good for kind of crossbreeding country with pop. It's a good combination. Maren is clearly good at what she does. 16, Perfume Genius, On the Floor. I have been meaning to listen to Set My Heart on Fire immediately, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so I cannot comment here. I don't have any doubt that it is fantastic because I've loved most of what I've heard from him in the past. 14, Fiona Apple with Ladies. Not the song that I would have gone with from the album, but it's great to see her represented here at all. I personally probably would have picked, I don't know, Under the Table, Rack of His, really, the title track, Fetch the Bolt Cutters, any of those over Ladies, but still, a very, very solid song. I mean, I gave the album a perfect score. You know I love it. Hell yeah, Fiona. Let's keep going. And Mac Miller with Good News. Oh man, the one that made Fantano cry in the track review. That is something that just pulls a man to their knees. Anybody, really. It definitely fucked me up as well to see that whole album come together so brilliantly. You had Swimming and then Circles. So Swimming and Circles, just a great pairing. I love Circles even more, and it's one of my favorite albums of the year so far. This is a much better list than what I was expecting, at least so far. We'll see what happens as we inch closer to the top 10, but maybe I didn't give them enough credit. Selena at number 12 with Rare. I think that was the name of her album too. I heard this song, I heard a few of the others, and people were like begging me to saying, John, please, 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 pretty please, I will pay you anything to review this album. And I'm like, no, veto, no thank you. She bores me. She really, really bores me and gets under my skin as an artist. I do not have any reason to care. Number 11, I do not know. The Dixie Chicks with Gaslighter at number 10. They changed their name to the Chicks though, but I'm probably always gonna call them the Dixie Chicks. I know that maybe that sounds kind of close-minded or whatever, but it's honestly just habit. I grew up listening to their music. This song was actually pretty badass, and I need to check out this album. Is that out yet? I don't know if it is. Grimes with Delete Forever at number 9. Another interesting pick, but I love this song. Hell yeah. This was one of the best ones on her new album, and I thought that this, alongside the likes of 4AD, they just really brought something cool to the mix. This one in particular, it's very catchy, kind of an earworm. Ah yes, Dua Lipa with Physical. Okay, Billboard, okay, you're starting to make me swoon a bit, because this song is just a lightning rod of disco infusion that just, it grips you. It will not let go. It's this dark, synthy, dripping feeling that just refuses to stop. It's so relentless in its pursuit of getting stuck in your head, but it's also smarter than your average pop song. Dua Lipa is killing it. I mean, did you guys see that new Hallucinate video? Number 7, Christine and the Queens. People, I've been sad. I didn't like this song as much as, say, Billboard did, but this one definitely won me over with some repeated listens. I wouldn't necessarily call it a favorite of the year, but I've been warming up to Christine a little bit more as the time has gone on, especially after she collabed with Charlie XCX on Gone. And at number 6, we have Lady Gaga with Stupid Love. Honestly, Rain on Me was better than Stupid Love. That might just be me. I feel like even the fans would probably agree with me on that one, but Stupid Love, still catchy. It just gets a little bit old and irritating after some repeated listens and some extended time with it, but still a banging synth pop song with a lot to offer. All right, top 5 time. Let's keep scrolling here. At number 5, The Box, of course. How could you not put that with the actually a pretty good song, and the beat, it entices you to keep listening, and you're like, okay, why is this working so well? I can see why it had the meme appeal, why it crossed over, but it's actually a pretty damn good song beyond that. Doja Cat's Say So. Thank you for not putting Nicki Minaj in parentheses. I don't know if they're gonna mention that or not. It doesn't look like they did, so we're gonna take it and run. I already talked about loving this one earlier, so let's keep going and forget that there was a remix with Nicki. Great blend of pop and rap on that track. Harry Styles with Adore You at number 3. Yes, sir. That and Watermelon Sugar. You love to see it. You love to see Harry skyrocketing up the charts, not only in his home country, but here in the States, worldwide. It's exactly what he deserves because he's so talented. The best member of One Direction by far. I called this long ago that he would have a very successful solo career, and it's great to see him blending both pop and rock sensibilities. This track, Adore You, of course, fantastic. Number 2, Megan Thee Stallion with Beyonce on the Savage remix. You were doing so well. You were doing so well, Billboard. Beyonce on this track, I mean, she had a good song come out this year. I really liked Black Parade, not a cover of the MCR track, but still, I loved that. But Beyonce here, she doesn't add anything to this song. The original track, it was catered to TikTok specifically, like Drake's Tussie Slide or however the hell you pronounce it. I genuinely could not give a fuck. In fact, I actively kind of dislike this song. Not as much as Tussie Slide, but still, no. Okay, with that questionable number 2 pick, I think number 1 might just be The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. Now, that one I did see coming. I didn't want to make the prediction just in case I was wrong, but absolutely this song does deserve that love. Blinding Lights is pure throwback bliss. It just kind of washes over you like this nostalgic tidal wave that you get lost in. It's a very, very well-produced, well-layered pop song, and The Weeknd doing the 80s, it's what I love to see from him. Not only does he do the R&B thing well, he blends in his pop sensibilities, still has that personality, he croons on this track, and you touch the hand of God. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Billboard's top 50 songs of the year so far. What do you guys think about 2020 in music? Has it been weak or strong? I think it's been a really strong year, even though it's kind of been limited releases. I think there's been so many great albums, even some fantastic singles, but we'll have to see what the second half of the year holds. Thank you for watching, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you soon for more on Beyond ARTV.